What is good? Osiris here, stuck in the middle. Thanks for joining. I don't know how else to put it, but just to be blunt, Kamala Harris has an awful presence about her. Now, that's not a substantive take, but presence matters. And when it comes to substance, she doesn't have much. I'm one step away from calling her vacuous. Now, if I'm sounding a little bitter right now, it's because every time I try to give these establishment figures the benefit of the doubt, it backfires in my face. Kamala Harris did a YouTube video for World Space that was released last Thursday. Watching it now feels like it was a Saturday Night Live clip.
I just love the idea of exploring the unknown. And then there's other things that we just haven't figured out or discovered yet.
It seems like she's caking it on a bit much, doesn't it?
You're gonna literally see the craters on the moon with your own eyes.
Oh my goodness.
With your own eyes, I'm telling you, it is gonna be unbelievable.
And now looking back at it, the kids' reactions to her overzealous gestures and gesticulations were very calm and professional.
Love that. I love that. And so I'm very excited about the Space Council. We're gonna learn.
People clowned her on Twitter for it, but rightfully so. But if you don't know, I'm a big believer in space and exploration in general, whether it's the deep sea that we haven't explored much of, very similar to space, or if it is in outer space. I like explorers of the past that took a risk. I'm not a huge Christopher Columbus fan, but I am a fan of Leif Erikson and Amerigo Vespucci. This can trigger imagination in our youth. It's problem solving. It's critical thinking. It can unite a nation when you're focused on the all-civilian crew that just took Inspiration 4 around Earth's orbit the first time ever that all civilian crew has orbited the Earth. It triggers curiosity and greatness in adults and children. So I defended Kamala when people like Don Jr. went after her. I defended her. I said, I disagree. I have no problem with this clip. With Kamala, we need more of this. Exploration in space is a bipartisan topic that we can all rally around. She was just trying to have the right energy. And like 90% of the times when I stick my neck out to, because I don't want to be just bashing the establishment just to be bashing or anybody. If somebody does something that's along the lines that I think is good, I want to be able to give credit. I don't care who it is. But yep, here we are. It backfired right in my face. The children who took part in the event appeared to be delighted to be there. They were child actors who tried out to be in the videos. California station KSBW reported. This is through Daily Mail. I have to always go across the pond to find stories about America. That's funny. Monterey resident Trevor Bernardino, 13, told the station he was a space enthusiast who tried out for the role, only to be gobsmacked when he learned he would be traveling to Washington, D.C. to take part in the video. He tried out by sending in a monologue and providing 3 questions he would ask a world leader. Then after that, like a week later, my agent called me and was like, hey, Trevor, you booked it. This kid's 13 with an agent, and that's how he gets on this fake enthusiastic thing that Kamala Harris does. He was one of 5 teens who participated. He was joined by Derek Brooks II, another child actor, Emily Kim, likewise a child actor, Zoriel Tapo, a child actor, and an aspiring journalist who has interviewed former First Lady Michelle Obama and Sidney Schmuck. In all seriousness, if I could talk to Kamala Harris just one-on-one, permission to speak freely, I would say don't spend that money on the staff just yet. Maybe you might make tweaks. Don't do it yet. Don't spend that money on a PR firm. Not yet. Don't do that just yet. You are the star of the show. And I would spend the money on acting classes. I know that sounds crazy. I know people probably be like, what are you talking about? I don't want her to be fake like Joe Biden on a stage, but I want her. She is the head of the National Space Council and doesn't know much about space, isn't really passionate about space. If you're the president of the United States or vice president in her position, you're not, you're a leader. And sometimes you have to put on a face to be a leader. And she overacted there. She needs just a little bit of tweaking. I really do think she's the star of the show. And she can play the part, she can look the part, but when it says lights, cameras, action, and she starts to speak and she laughs and does these awkward things, nobody believes her and nobody believes in her. Let me know what you think. Take care.